Did you know that 1 in 4 high schoolers now identifies as LGBT? Now here's the thing, if we take that to its logical conclusion, that means 25% of the population is designed to not reproduce.
Mr. Schmidt, from one Daniel to another, you bring shame on the Daniel name. You do not deserve to be irked by the concept of white vans. You say that the LGBTQ community must not be designed to reproduce, and I am the B, which is clearly a letter higher than you have ever received in any high school class you have ever taken due to your level of reading comprehension. The L, the G, the B, and the T are all capable of reproduction, but because I don't think you can read well enough to understand why, I will humor you with a physical demonstration. I will, bit by bit, introduce myself to both of your parents. I will infiltrate your family functions, and I will begin to slowly, bit by bit, enamor your mother with my masculine charms. She will slowly, sweetly begin to writhe in ecstasy with me and not your father, and it will shatter your household, and I will be irresponsible on purpose to make sure that she ends up pregnant. And then in the ashes of your parents' destroyed marriage, I will disappear off the face of the earth and leave your mother to raise a newborn baby by herself because I will still have more work to do. In the next phase I go when I transition into womanhood and I become unrecognizable. Nobody can tell that I ever used to be a man except for by the fact that there is a fire hose still hanging in my pants. And I will go, and having known both your mother and your father, I will know where they hang out, I will know what groups to go to so that I become friends with both of them individually under this new identity now that they are not speaking to each other anymore and will not tell each other that I show up in both of their lives. Your mother, scorned and toyed with by too many men, will gladly fall into the arms of a woman and will enjoy the fact that there is still a penis to be had for her straight-fearing ways. And your father, being attracted to women, will fall into the arms of a woman who comes along and saves him from the loneliness of his despair after his failure of a marriage, and I will peg that man and stick my girl cock up his ass as he writhes and moans in pleasure. And then once I have wormed my way into both of their hearts, I will double book a date at a restaurant that they used to go to when they were a couple so that they show up at the same time and they see me, and then I give them the big reveal that your video forced me to prove that the L, the G, the B, and the T are all designed to reproduce. Because unlike you, I do my due diligence with statistics. I don't stop at misunderstanding 25%. I give it 100% of the time, every time. There are 7 deadly sins. I will embody pride, and there are 9 too few circles of hell for your buffoonery. I won't just stop at pride. I will bring forth envy by being both the man and the woman that neither of your parents are capable of being. I will give you greed by wanting to take everything, and gluttony by actually doing it. I will give you wrath by spiting you personally, and I will give you sloth by not even caring enough to fulfill a requirement for sloth. Because at this point, I'll have done enough. I will become what every evangelical Christian fears. I will bring fire and brimstone into your household. I will bind your parents in the most unholy matrimony imaginable. I will become the homosexual agenda. I will destroy your household, your family, your entire life. And only then will you have learned. Only then will you understand. And only then will you be able to return to the Council of Daniels. Only then will you be able to grovel in fear of the white vans once again.